Hello! This is Dawn Ray. She's a patron of mine on Patreon, and we all love her very much. And she has nothing to promote, but she would like to promote encouraging people to support their local pet rescues through donations and or adoption. So get a dog. But yeah, if you're going to nowadays, if you're going to a breeder, it's almost like why? Because there's so many dogs that are just fucking awesome dogs that are just sitting in a shelter. I don't know. Every dog I've ever met from the shelter has been fucking sweet. So I do always encourage people to go and get rescues and stuff like that, because usually they're like, this is kind of fucked up to say, but usually they're like abused in some way or another, which means they're actually like halfway cool, you know, like they're easily controlled. They don't get really excitable because they know that means a fucking ass whooping's coming. And when it doesn't happen, they're just still that kind of sedate dog, but they're just fucking happy that they're not getting beat. You know, like, so like they're generally pretty fucking awesome dogs, really, all in all. They're very appreciative because they're just not being beat, and that's awesome to them. So yeah, if I can get a rescue dog, man, they're sweet. Alright, real quick commercial before we start. I tried the Nano Z. This stuff was fucking awesome. I like it. I liked it a lot. Man, I drank that stuff, and like an hour later I got in bed and out like a light. It was so cool. So yeah, Nano Z was good. Natural Healthy CBD.com, Egocast 10 for 10% off. Alright, let's do the video.
Greetings everyone. In this video I'm going to give a precaution to critical source players.
Let's try and figure out what this is.
Greetings. This infinite source truth is made possible by the generous contributions and support of viewers like you. Please consider making a contribution now. Thank you.
Man, that's cool. That's almost like a TV show type thing. I need to get a cool like little intro thing where it's fucking weird shit and stuff. Wouldn't that be neat? Too bad I'm lazy.
Now, the information that I have been sharing has been, well, pretty different in a lot of ways. And there's more information coming that's going to be way different than anything that you have ever heard before.
I'm intrigued.
But let's just take what I've already put out there. And I need to tell you that if you have criticism, if you are a source player, first of all, if you're a source player.
I don't believe I signed up for any game called Source. So I don't think I'm playing Source. But I don't know. You haven't really told much about it yet, so I need to know more about the game before I'm going to decide to play it.
And you have a criticalness towards what I am sharing, the source truth knowledge that I am sharing.
This is like a religious thing, isn't it? This is like a weird religious thing.
Or a criticalness towards me and the way I am presenting the message and how I am dealing with supporters. Then you have a critical spirit, and I need to let you know where that's going to land you. Okay?
Go to jail? Is it going to land me on go directly to jail? Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. Is that where it's going to land me? Is it going to be like a Candyland thing? Am I going to get in like Butterscotch Swamp or something like that?
For one thing, if you haven't removed the animal meat, flesh, blood, fish, and anything of the heart from your foods consumed, then this doesn't apply to you because you'll be gone at the harvest.
Oh. Well, yeah, I ain't going to be vegan, so I guess this doesn't really apply to me.
The culling.
Nah, see, that I played. That was a fun fucking game.
You'll be gone. So this won't apply to you. So you can go ahead and be critical and all that stuff all you want. It doesn't matter.
So I can't be critical. Oh, because I'm going to go in the harvest. So it doesn't fucking matter what I do. I can do whatever the fuck I want. Because I'm going to go in the harvest. So who gives a shit about me? Fuck. All because I'm not a vegan? This is a weird religious thing. This is a really weird religious, like a weird vegan religious thing.
However, if you choose to remove the animal meat, flesh, blood, fish, and anything with heart from your foods consumed, you will make it through the harvest.
Okay. That's cool. You make it through the harvest. And then you go to the festival.
To the other side of the harvest and to the wonderful experiences that are waiting on the other side of the harvest. However, if you have a critical spirit towards this channel, towards me, towards my message and the information that I am sharing, the source truth that I am sharing.
People have been giving her shit. I get it. Okay. So people have been giving her shit because she follows a wackadoo thing. And they're saying that she probably follows a wackadoo thing. And so this is telling them that fuck them. Alright. I get it now.
You are speaking against the source truth. You are speaking against the very thing that you are.
Wait a minute. So am I the game? Wait a minute. Is this like a personal discovery thing? Like, is this a purification of self type thing? First you have to not eat animals. And then you go on to the festival after the harvest? This is really weird.
And that's fine, but you need to know that if you can't rule yourself on this side of the harvest, if you cannot rule your body, your mind, and your tongue on this side of the harvest, then you will be ruled on the other side.
Oh, there's the catch. Why is it always like a slave thing? All religions have a type of people that inevitably winds up being slaves. And it's always the people that question the religion. You ever notice that? Like, you ever notice that? It's weird how similar that is. That in all religions, just about the people that fucking question, they're the ones that become slaves somehow. It's just very weird.
And you'll still have a better life than you have right now.
Oh, well, that's cool. Probably because you don't have to make any decisions. You know, like, honestly, when you think about it, beatings and mistreatment aside, right? I'm going to a weird place here, folks. Bear with me. I'm hoping that my master is extremely nice and doesn't hit me, right? Or anything weird. So, like, but honestly, if it was like you just wake up and you go work and then you go to bed, like, you don't have to make any decisions, just do your thing, you know? That'd be sweet. Just taken care of and just work. That'd be so awesome. I'd actually probably prefer to be a slave. I wouldn't want to have to make decisions. I don't like to have to make decisions.
But you will be ruled by those who do get it.
Tell me that's like their official title. Those who do get it. God damn, I want to be one of those who do get it. Whatever.
You see, because you will have proved yourself to be a source fractal that is
fucking asshole. I mean, what do you even say? Clearly fucking asshole.
can't rule themselves. Can't rule their thoughts, emotions, mouths, tongues. And I know you know right now that this is truth, that I am sharing.
No. You lost me at vegan.
And whenever you go to the other side of it, you will come more aware of the neutrality that Source is, and you will recognize your stupid actions on this side, and you'll be okay with it.
She changes gears really fast. You'll fucking realize the dumbass shit you're doing now, you'll be okay with it. You're gonna be a slave, but it's gonna be a better life than you have now. Probably because you're gonna be a slave and not have to make decisions. Fucking, because it's supposed to be paradise, right? I'll be a slave in heaven. Dude, why not? Fucking additional freedom. I don't have to fucking meddle. I don't have to get involved in shit. I don't have to be a main character on Lost, man. I can just fucking hang out and camp. Why can't I just want to hang out and fucking camp? Ugh.
Because you'll know that's the rules and that's the way it is. But most of you are so ignorant right now. But that's okay, because the Source players who get it, I guess, really need somebody to rule over on the other side.
Of course, it's always the people who really, really devoutly believe. They're the ones that are going to need a bunch of slaves on the other side. So you got to work that into the system because, you know, it's heaven. So clearly you need slaves, right? Because how could it not be heaven unless you have slaves? Dude.
Now, this isn't to say that, oh,
I can't fucking do, fuck, that's as close as I can get, man. That's a weird noise.
I don't want anybody doing this or that. You know what? It's your game. You choose to play it the way you are. But I'm just going to tell you, the reason that having a critical spirit and criticizing this message, the source truth information, me, or any of that is not going to benefit you, whether in public or in private.
Because you're going to be a fucking slave.
Even other source players. A critical spirit, a critical of what they're sharing, of what they're doing in their lives. That's going to put you...
Jesus, what the fuck just happened?
Into a place of being ruled over.
Very dramatic. That was very dramatic. It didn't look like your brain shorted out at all. It was very dramatic.
Yeah, you will have made it through. You will have won the game, but...
You're going to be a fucking slave.
The rest of your experience within this game will be that of being ruled over.
Fucking slave.
And it will affect your status whenever you exit this game.
Wait a minute. So, like... Is it like a roguelike game? Whenever you die, you keep whatever status you gain the last time around, and then you're reborn so that you can fucking get more status the next time? So you get more powerful? I'm going through that with Destiny right now. I gotta get more powerful items so that I can eat those items with the items that I like because they look cool. And I gotta, make my shit more powerful. It's tough. It's real tough.
Yes, you'll have won it because you removed the animal meat, flesh, blood, fish, and anything with a heart.
Wait a minute. Anything with a heart? So, like, no artichokes. Heart, yeah.
And you were advancing forward, but your critical spirit is still a red zone area.
Now, see, I know about red zone areas. Those are always bad. Anytime there's a red zone area, that's fucking bad. Some way or another, that shit's bad.
And although you will escape the harvest, the culling,
Fucking, I have played that game. That is a cool game.
and you will experience the golden age, heaven on earth, you will still be ruled because you were not able to rule your mind, your tongue, and your emotions and your thoughts and judgments on this side.
Well, what if I choose to not be fucking ruled? You ever think of that?
Now, if you have that, I suggest that you stop watching this information. It's not for you. Well, actually, it doesn't matter if you watch it or not, because if...
Flip-flops a lot. You fucking idiots. But, you're cool. Dude, whatever. Fuck you, I'm gonna watch it. Don't rule me.
If you do make it to the other side and you have at this point already been critical of this information, then removing it and changing your mind about it isn't going to change anything. You have to start today and here forward. Here forward.
Yeah.
Starting this day to stop with your critical.
Now, see, that I don't get. Because in every game, you always want to get criticals. Critical is where you want to fucking hit every time. This aspect of the game, I don't understand.
You either look at something and say, well, I'll take that, or you push it away and you say, I reject that, and you leave. You don't continue to be critical and waste your time being critical.
Well, maybe those critical people want answers to their questions. Yeah, much better to just say they're going to be slaves. Stop all that questioning.
You need a good source self-connection to verify this information, but it would be, you know what, I don't even have to tell you this. I could let you all just go through it and find out for yourself.
Yeah, fuck you. Why I gotta give you a tutorial, bitches? You figure it out on your own.
But I'm giving you a heads up, and that's your choice whether you want to take the cautionary and take that little bit of knowledge, and if I'm right, am I wrong, am I right? I'm right.
Hey, am I right? Am I wrong? Who knows? But I'm fucking right.
And you will suffer loss, but it's your choice.
Fucking slavery, bitches! Don't question the messenger!
Truly, it's your choice. And you know what? I don't care one way or the other, because that's your game, not mine.
She didn't give a shit. Fuck you. I don't care if you decide that you want to be a fucking slave in the afterlife. You're going to be my slave, so why should I give a shit?
I didn't even have to give you this warning or this cautionary video. But I thought maybe you should know.
Some tells me that when she said warning and then changed her mind and called it a cautionary video, like, that sounded like there was meaning behind that. And she just wanted to let you know. Mm-hmm.
Although you should have a good enough source self-connection by this time to be able to know that already for yourself. But you probably don't, because you are being critical of the message and the messenger.
Don't question the fucking messenger, or you will be her slave.
I'm also going to add in here that when you speak words and you put out words and talk.
Words and talk. Don't question the messenger with words and talk.
And energies of criticism and criticalness. You can't take those back.
Yeah, man. Put that shit out there. All that words and talk. You can't get that shit back, man.
That's non-retrievable. Just like the non-retrievable energies that you're using whenever you do that act. And
wait. Doing it's non-retrievable, just like the energies when you do that. So, like, are we losing double, or are you fucking saying the same thing twice? I'm curious. There might be a loophole there that I don't particularly like.
You shouldn't be listening to other people who are of that mindset, because it always ends up sucking you into, it takes energy from you, and it sucks you into that little negativity, critical vortex, and it does not benefit you.
Yeah, don't listen to all those people who are going to be my slave someday, because they'll convince you to be a slave too. And you don't want to do that. So don't listen to people that question me. Because don't fucking question the message or the messenger, or you'll be a slave.
Now, yes, I have kicked critical supporters out of my site.
Wow. Fucking look at Madam Big Balls.
And it benefits me and everyone else there to do so. Now,
holy shit. Sir, I will take 15 of whatever it is that she's got fucking in her system.
those I kicked out didn't get it. Those who are criticizing because of it don't get it either. And if you make it to the other side in this game, into the other side of the harvest culling, then you are not going to be a ruler. You are going to be ruled, because you can't rule yourself on this side.
We've established repeatedly that if you question, you'll be a slave. I get it.
And neutrality is what Source is. And I am totally neutral about kicking you out.
I am totally neutral about kicking you out. There isn't really a neutral side in kicking you out. That's like I'm totally neutral about kicking you out. Okay. Whatever. So you are.
Totally neutral. It doesn't matter to me. You see, but I won't tolerate that. I won't tolerate it. It doesn't benefit anybody.
How? Wait a minute. How? You're neutral about it, but you don't tolerate it because you believe it has no benefit. How far do you have to go before you lose neutrality? Do you have like a special perk or something? Is there a feat you buy? Is it like infinite neutrality? Everything's just fucking neutral no matter on what side you're on? Like, is that like a basis for the rules? Is that a game mechanic? I hate shitty game mechanics like that.
And especially not you. And if you're offended because I did that to you, well, you know what? That's your frequency. And you're going to reap the rewards of that in your life.
Fucking slave.
And in your experience. You see, I do know a few things that you don't.
Lainey, I would go as far as to believe that the things that you know that I don't wouldn't affect my life in any way if I knew them.
You are sabotaging your own future in this game and in Source. Choose wisely.
But you win the game if you make it past the harvest, right? So everything else is just fucking side quest shit. Who cares? Who gives a shit? Just be a slave. Be an NPC. It sounds like if you can make it past the harvest, then you either are a NPC that has a name and gives out quests and has shit to do, or you're just a fucking guard that bitches about his knee being shot. I'd rather just be the guard. First of all, they will kill you in a second. They're ungodly powerful. They've got a mob of people around them that will happily join in to also just kill you. Dude, I'd rather be an NPC that has nothing to do with anything. I'd rather be random guy walking down street. That's my role in the afterlife. If I win the game, who gives a shit after that? I won. Fuck you. Now I get to just be happy being a slave in heaven. Are you trying to say that you're going to be an asshole to me? Because that's fucked up.
If you have found the information that I have been sharing in these videos to be of benefit to you, then it benefits you to be a supporter of this work and do an energy exchange.
An energy exchange or a money exchange?
You get out of these videos what you put into them. Abundance, health, and prosperity to you.
Alright. I can't be fucked to actually get a screen grab of this and fucking put it up here, so I'm just going to read it to you guys. Always verify all information you receive through your infinite source self-connection. Using your programmed pendulum, never take anyone else's word for anything. You need to know for yourself. So she does a whole video about how questioning the word and the messenger will make you a slave. Don't do that shit. And then at the end, she puts a disclaimer that says, verify all information you receive. Never take anyone else's word for anything. But you can't be critical. How do you question something and not be critical? This game seems like it's shit. I don't fucking want to play. And I'm glad I lose at the fucking calling because the calling was a cool game. I think in the end, I'm fine with my afterlife being the calling. Just an endless, you spawn in and you gotta make weapons and then kill people. And then you spawn in again to do the same thing over and I'm fine with that. Give me a good shotgun and I'll murder some motherfuckers. It'd be good times. But whatever fucking vegan shit paradise you got with slaves and stuff, I'd rather take the culling, man. It was a lot more fun playing the culling. I think it would be a lot more fun to do that for eternity. I'll continue to eat meat and guarantee my arrival in the culling.
you.